Hi guys, we are here in San Sebastián, one of our favorite cities in Spain, and we're going to talk about how to expose with the internal tools that your camera has when you don't have an external monitor. So when you're outside or in a run and gun situation, or you don't have your favorite monitor for whatever reason, you're going to compromise some things about exposing your image. The first thing to have into account would be to avoid overexposing your image. Then you will have to look for a consistent image around all the shooting. It's going to change because you're going to be changing your position, you're going to be changing your situation, the lighting is going to be changing, and you won't have all the tools that are needed, and you won't have the time either. In those situations, when you are using only your camera, what I like to do is to set my histogram or the waveform so I have an exact idea of where is my image. I like to set the Sybaris at 100% or 90% maybe near the clipping points so I can protect my image. Shooting run and gun situations, sometimes you will have to make a decision and balance if you want to have perfect skin tones or you want to have all your image under range and not clipping. That's going to be your own decision depending on the shot, on the situation. Sometimes nothing happens if you overexpose some parts in the image that are not important. For example, if you are with a close-up or medium shot where your skins are more important than clipping, for example, a source of light such as a bulb or the sun or whatever thing. However, in situations where you have a wide shot or where your skins are not so important, you don't have to nail your skin tones. You can underexpose, so you make sure that all your image is under range and not clipped. It's likely that if you don't have an external monitor, you are going to be in a run and gun situation and not in a commercial control shoot. So even if you are in that situation and you want to have the perfect skin tones, another trick that I like to use is to set my Sybaris to the perfect sweet spot for skins. For example, 50–60% more or less if I am using vlog, instead of 100, because I will have the waveform or the histogram to tell me that I'm not overexposing the image, and at the same time the Sybaris will be telling me that I'm nailing the skin tones. So guys, as always, go out and shoot because practice makes perfect. So it's going to be better every time that you shoot and every time that you use your eye and these limited tools that you will have in your camera, but I'm sure that your next shooting is going to be better than the previous one. So guys, I hope this tutorial is helpful for you and for your shootings, and see you next week.